where she was at that time. Like she was pregnant. She was pregnant. I still don't believe that she was. Evidence. What was the evidence? She was gay. She was still the same size.
Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite guy here, IAMJESSFECHI, and I welcome you to today's video. Today's video, like you already know, is the episode 3 of the Real Housewives of Lagos. And the title of today's video is Sentiment and Threats. That's what the title for the 3rd episode of Real Housewives of Lagos. So without no further delay, let's just get right into the video. If this is your first time I've ever seen this pretty face, hi, my name is IAMJESSFECHI and I welcome you to my channel. Please join this beautiful family by clicking on the subscribe button that you can see while you're watching this video. Is totally free. And also like and comment if you enjoy this video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for your constant love and support. I really appreciate it and I don't take it for granted at all. And lastly, before we even dive right into the video of today, like I am really loving this season of the Real Housewives of Lagos. First of all, I would say I honestly love the male character, the introduction of a male character, which is Dr. Romel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's different, and I really like that, even though I kind of think he's an instigator and has a lot of violence up his sleeves. But right now, the ladies are loving him. Like they like everything about him. They just enjoy his presence. Okay, let me put it that way. They just enjoy his presence. And again, I'm loving that this season, the 2nd season of the Real Housewife of Lagos is, I think there will be less drama. That's what I'm hoping, because I can remember from the season 1 of the Real Housewives of Lagos, as in from the first episode, there was basbos. I think there is no episode that there was no basbos, there was no violence involved. But this one, we've had 3 consecutive episodes, and it's love and light. So and I'm liking that, and I'm also enjoying the fact that they are showing more of their personal lives in this season, unlike the last season. Like in the last season, I don't think they ever showed any place, maybe I can't remember right now, but I don't think they ever showed any place where they are at home in their house and they are just being recorded while at their houses and showing more of their personal life. I think majorly what we were seeing last year was just the event. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because I really cannot remember, but I remember that I watched like the last season. I watched it from episode 1 to the end of it, but I really can not remember right now. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, that this episode is not only is it entertaining, it's entertaining without the violence. Yeah, like the 3 episodes I've seen already, it's entertaining without the violence. And not only is it entertaining, it also educates. Like it's educating. Like from this episode, this in this episode, it's really better to understand in the part of Mariam's side, has seen what surrogacy is and how it works, for those that don't know what it is. But I'll spill out the whole teas while we'll talk more. I share with you guys more on what today episode, all the things that happen in today's episode. So let me not jump to that. When we get to that, then we'll talk more about that. So let's just dive right into the video of today. And yeah, the first scene opens up on Faith meeting up with Dr. Romel at the dance studio, where they're practicing the dance that they're going to be performing for Faith's Botox Bougie party, because Faith is having an event, a Botox Bougie event, so as she can introduce Dr. Romel to the ladies officially and let them know the things that he does. That's the exact reason why that event is being organized, because from the title already you will know that what the event is about. And as you all know, Dr. Romel is a Botox doctor, or yeah, I think that's what he is. Yeah. After they were done dancing their funny dance, because honestly, I'm going to call that a funny dance. After they finished rehearsing their funny dance and they now stepped outside, they started talking about the ladies and Dr. Romeo and Faith both agreed that they had a wonderful time at the events, that they had a lot of fun. And Dr. Romeo was asking Faith if she asked the other ladies if they enjoyed the party, if they had fun, and Faith said no, that she didn't ask them. And Faith was asking Dr. Romeo if he likes the ladies, if he was able to bond with the ladies, which he said, yeah, except for Tanya, that she's the only person he didn't like her, simply because, according to him, when he tried talking to Tana twice, and the energy he was getting, he wasn't liking it at all. Because at first he was asking her of her name, and probably he had Titi. That was what he said, that he had Titi. And when he asked again if she meant Titi, the way the reply he got was kind of an aggressive one. So that's why he doesn't like Tanya. And Faith said that Tanya is a very nice person and she's also a very smart person if people will just get to know her better. And that's everybody was asking if he was supposed to know her, that probably he's going to Google her to know her better. And that was where that ended. Then moving on to the second scene, Tanya is seen at her store, Ziva store. Yeah, I think Ziva store, signing some books that she wrote for kids when her friend came to visit her, her friend Fade, her friend and her manager as well. And they were talking about the ladies. And I was saying that Chuma had invited her to meet with her friends and she had only met with them twice. That she had only met with them twice. And she even got stray bullets. Like she was hit by stray bullets from Iyabo, because Iyabo said she looked like someone she disliked, and the friend was like, she didn't stop to think that you are not that person and you can never be that person. And I even said the one person that surprised her was Laura, because she was expecting Laura to be a stuck up person based on a lot that she has read and heard about her. But she was surprised that Laura is really welcoming and kind and friendly, that she likes her energy, which her friend now said that means she's settling in fine. She said she can't say for now because they are madness and they are also madness. And she said the ladies are all just doing kumbaya right now because she knows that definitely they are gonna ruffle some feathers. But for now that the ladies are fine, and I totally believed her. I totally agree with that, because I know that there's definitely going to be drama. When ladies are involved, like, expect drama. It is a surety, it is a guarantee that drama is going to happen. Honestly, I'm liking Laura's vibes. I'm liking her energy in this second season of the Real Housewives of Lagos, because in season one, I'm sorry about that, guys. In season one, Laura was annoying, like annoying. She was annoying me so much in season one. But and in this season two, I was expecting say, but yeah, I am seeing something different. I'm like, wow, is just this side to you? So why did you bring that side? I guess she wanted to have she wanted to trend, probably, and she did that. But even in this one, I'm loving her. I think I'm like, honestly, I'm falling in love with her in this season, because I'm seeing this side of her that I never believed there is. Based on what I watched in the season one, I never believed that Laura could be this happy, friendly, all exciting, and just want to have fun and just laugh and be friendly with everybody. I never believed that there is this side to Laura, but you're seeing it. This next scene is something I'm really happy about, because when it comes to love, you get me all mushy and emotional in a very good way. The next scene is Iyabo at her house with her daughter Priscilla. The daughter was just teasing her on how she's not at home anymore, that they hardly see her at home right now. And Iyabo was like, she's been spending time with her man since they started dating. They've been bonding and getting to know each other better. Priscilla was all about her just to get married and probably that she should get married or just so that she can have Iyabo's room, which Iyabo was saying never, that's not gonna happen. And Priscilla even teased her up to the point of calling her elder brother to talk about their mom and her relationship. Iyabo spoke to her son and was asking him what he feels about Paul O, which he's okay with the man, that he likes the man. And Iyabo was like, be specific, don't act like your sister. They just want to get me married and push me out of this house so she can take over my room and my wardrobe. And they all laughed about it. I'm really, really, really happy that Iyabo found love. Honestly, I'm happy because it is not an easy thing. You know, some children that are grown up, like Paul O's children are grown up. So some of them might not even want their father to get married. Like, let it be us, our mom is gone, and that's it. But I'm happy for her that she met a man that his children loves her as their own, just like as her children loves him as their own also. And it's not an easy thing that you can find among grown-ups. Like, it is not an easy thing. You see some of them, they just accept based on there's nothing they can do about it. But this ones are really, really happy that their father found love again. And so are Yabo's children also very happy that they found love again. So I'm honestly happy for Iyabo on this one for finding love at that age. I'm happy for her, even though I'm not finding Iyabo's personality in this season. I'm not finding it funny at all. She's bringing out this negative energy that I'm not liking at all. Like, she's bringing out this bully energy. She's also bringing out the energy of always talking down, wanting to talk down on people, which is something that I didn't see in season one, or maybe I was blindsided by it. I don't really know, but yeah. But anyways, as for love, I'm happy for her that she found love. I'm really, really happy for her that she found love, and I pray and hope that they last till the end of time. This next scene is a very emotional one for me because when it comes to health, it's really an emotional one for me, and I kind of understand her because I have been there once, though the cases and the scenarios are far wide apart. But anything that has to do with health, it's really, really an emotional one for me. And this is about Toyin and her husband going to see the doctor. And she explained that she has been having neck pain for the past 2 years, that she can't even turn her face to this side or this side because she's going to have electric shock. And that has been happening for the past 2 years. And I'm like, wow. You honestly don't know what people are going through. You honestly don't. That means even last season, she has been having that pain. And that's why try as much as you can if you're a human being, because I know there are some people that are no longer human beings. So I'm not even talking to those set of people. If you're a human being, try as much as possible not to say bad things to people, not to say negative words to people, because you don't know if that thing you're going to say, if that person is already in a bad place, and then you say something negative or something bad to that person, and they end up doing what they're not supposed to do. Try as much as you can to always say nice things to people. You don't know who needs that word that you're going to say to that person. Like, just it might even be one word or one sentence, and it will lighten up that person's mood. For her to be going through that pain and she's all bubbly, happy, energetic, and whereas when she goes behind closed doors, she cries. She's really, really a strong woman. I'm gonna give it to her. She's really, really strong. And the doctor was explaining all the health challenges that she's going through. I'm like, what? Wow. She's really strong. I'm going to give it to her. And then the doctor was saying that compulsory that they have to do a surgery for her as soon as possible. But for now, that she has to be on braces, which which she will wear on her neck. And immediately, doctor came with the braces and she wore it on her neck. Said she will have to test it first if if she's able to kiss her husband, then no problem, she's going to wear it. And even she said if she can style it anyhow she likes, the doctor was saying she can. And in her confessional, you will see that she's wearing it. Like you can see here, like you can see in this picture, that's what she's wearing. That thing that you're thinking is something like this. I'm wearing a choker on her neck. Is actually her braces that she's neck braces that she's putting on. And she even made us know in her confessional after the surgery she's going to be going for physiotherapy. I think it's, is it physiotherapy or psychotherapy? And after that, she has to go to rehab. She'll be on a wheelchair and she has to go to rehab and stay 3 months because she will not be able to walk or do anything for herself. And I'm like, wow, wow. A lot of people are going through a lot, but you wouldn't know because they are not wearing it on their faces. You wouldn't know at all. And that's why it's good to be good. It's simple, you look good will go a long way for somebody. A simple, I like your smile will go a long way for somebody that has given up hope on everything, on life itself. I honestly like Tonyo's personality. I like Tonyo's personality. Being that I like somebody that I know she's witty, she's energetic, and she makes a joke out of everything. Honestly, she makes a joke out of everything. And I like that life is not that serious. It's not too serious for you to take everything seriously. Even with this, I helped you still make a joke out of it. This next scene, I like it very much because things that the lady talked about were they were in groups. This group on this meet at this meetup point, and then this group at this meetup point, and they were talking about first of about the thing that happened between Chioma and Toyin at Chioma's yacht sale. So Chioma invited Laura for an outing so as they can hash out the misunderstanding they've been having from the season one. And she also invited Tanya. And then Toyin is meeting up with Mariam at their own meeting points so they can catch up. And they also invited Faith to their meeting points to come meet them there. So while Laura and Choma were busy talking, they talked about Laura talked about how she has outgrown the kind of person she was last year and how she felt that they are all adults and shouldn't be quarreling about every issue. That shouldn't be quarreling about every issue. And she also said she and every of the ladies are cool, and she and Tony are cordial, like they are cordial, they exchange greetings, which she now said that that's why she feels that Choma and Tony will get along, they'll become good friends, they'll get along very well. And Choma responded that you say you're my friend and then you wanted to hit me. And I totally understand, but I think she has apologized. But even Joma said it that the apology that she was forced to accept the apology in her words. That Tony chose her yacht sale where all the ladies will be at and her parents most especially will be at to apologize to her. So she could not express her feelings, she could not say anything. She just had to be forced, her hands were tied, so she had to be forced to accept the apology. But I was telling Shoma that Tony acted that way probably because of the place where she was in right now. That she knows that they all know that she was pregnant, and I hated the reply. Like, just watch this.
She was pregnant. She was pregnant. I still don't believe that she was
That was so insensitive of Chioma to have made mention of. Like, I don't understand it. Someone said you said you don't believe that she was pregnant. Really, I don't understand. And she even said it in a confessional that she don't believe that Tony was ever pregnant, and she still stands by it. Like, I don't understand it. Even when Laura said she believed that, Choma had to ask, what's the evidence, where is the evidence? I'm like, really, you want an evidence? Maybe she would have given you the pregnancy test results, right, for you to have an evidence. As what? As who? That's so insensitive of Chioma because she even knows that why would Even Laura said it. Why would a mother want to lie that she's pregnant when she's not? I don't understand it. This is someone that have, is it two, three kids, and she would lie about being pregnant? I don't understand it. What are you trying to get at, Choma? But anyway, when Laura said that she was fat, Chomana said Laura was also fat. In fact, that she even believed that Laura is the one that was pregnant. Laura said she didn't care what Choma was thinking, that she wasn't pregnant last year. She was not pregnant. So why are you thinking? You believe that Laura was pregnant, but you don't believe that Tony is pregnant. Please make it make sense. Like I don't understand. Tony and Mariam at their own meet-up points with Justin, and Mariam was saying to Tony that, like, she told her that the fate girl that Laura introduced to them, Laura's friend, that she feels that she and Tony will get along very well. And Tony was wondering, so you said, why did you think that we were going to get along very well? And then they moved on to other things, and they started talking. Mariam said she liked what Tony did at Chioma's event, that she liked what Tony really did there, and she feels like this is a new beginning for Tony. And Tony said Iyabo made her to understand that along the session that Chioma didn't even know what she did wrong, and Tony had to walk Iyabo down the memory lane for her to feel where she was coming from. Miriam now asked where Miriam now asked Tony, based on their settlement now, where does she and Chioma stand? She said they stand where they've always stand, as acquaintances. Is this someone that Laura called her friend, and she called Laura her client? Is that the person that you want to take as friend? That if she's in a very dire situation that she needs something, that Chioma is the least person she would call for help or for an advice or for anything as such. That even if she and Miriam are having a misunderstanding, she would rather call Mariam instead of to call Chioma. I think you also said that she can't be friends with someone that will make things up about you or say things that will make people want to hate you for no reason. When I walked into where Chioma and Laura were at their meeting point, please. After she exchanged pleasantries, Tanya was like, how does Chioma feel for Tony attending her event? And again, that she's even apologizing on her behalf because she knows that she felt bad. And Laura was like, I thought you're the one that invited her. Which Chioma said no, that she was not the one that invited Tony to her event. Then Fane walked into where Tony and Miriam were at their meeting point, gisting, and after she exchanged pleasantries, I will have to say this. I don't know the problem that Miriam and Iyabo has with Faith. Like, they always want to throw a jab at her, say something at her, like in their confessionals and even to her face. And I'm not understanding it. Like, what's going on? Do you guys know this girl from somewhere? Why is she biting you like this? Miriam complained about Faith's bouncer, and Tony made a joke about it. Like, did they tell? Have they told Faith that she beat some people for her to come with a bouncer? And she even said it to Faith. And she told the pastor that he should not worry, he should go, that he will not beat her. Which after he left, she said she would have finished beating Faith before Abaza will even come. But anyways, they started talking, and I think they asked Faith how long she was married for, and she said she was married for 9 years. Tony asked when did she get married. She said she got married at an early age. She got married at the age of 19, and Tony was like they have a lot in common because she also got married at the age of 19. And Miriam asked if why did they separate? Why didn't it work? That he now said, Faith now said that they wanted different things. Like he was not really giving her support. Mariana asked, is it that the husband was not supporting her on things that he wants to do? Which Faith responded that some men likes you to be where they can be controlling you. Which Tony agreed to that because she has also been in a similar situation. And like she said, the only thing that you can do as the best revenge is to make money. Make sure you make money. That is the best revenge, like she said. Faith started talking about when she met her husband, which was at a surprise birthday party that was organized for her by her friends. And the man came there because he's a friend to Faith's friend's fiance. Yeah, I think. And what really made her fall in love at first sight was the way he was dressed, not minding that he was looking odd at the event. That she likes those kind of people that always want to stand out wherever they go to. And that was what attracted her to her ex-husband. And she always stops people that want to cuss her ex-husband out, because the man has done so much for her. Like, she had a lot of good things to say about her ex-husband, which Mariam even said it, that she respects her for that. That she had a lot of good things. There was no bad thing to say. And I usually say this: why do people like condemning? You know that you've been with this person, you've been with this person for some time, and then you people fall out, and then you start condemning the person. Does it mean that there was no fun moment that you could talk about the person? It has to always be the condemning part, where you condemn maybe for a few of their flaws. And I find that really irritating and annoying when I hear people, when you ask them about their ex, all they have to say about their ex are bad things. And I'm like, you are not perfect. The same way you have bad things to say about that person, that is the same way the person might probably have bad things to say about you too. So instead of just only talking about their bad sides, why not include the good side? She even tells them that the time my husband met me, if you had seen me that time, you would not even call me pretty. So you even accused Mariam that, how can you say you're my friend? Firstly, she said she told Faith not to judge her, not to criticize her based on what she has heard about her, because she knows that they talked about her, which Mariam was trying to say they didn't, and she shut her out because she felt that you are my friend. You are aware they are saying bad things about me, and you're saying that it's not in your place to tell me. Which Faith said that she's the queen of misconception, because when people see her physically, they just misconcept her kind of person. So she's not going to judge based on what she heard. She's just going to study for herself to know more, because definitely for you to react in a way, you were triggered. Then Chioma, at their own meeting point, asked Tanya what she thinks about the ladies, because she saw that at her event she was bonding with them nicely, which she said all the ladies are cool except for Faith. That the only person she's not cool with right now is Faith, simply because Faith does not talk too much, so she can't study. She can't study to know the kind of person or the kind of vibe Faith is giving, because it's only when someone talks you know the kind of person that they are. And Faith is not the type that talks too much, so that is why she does not know a lot about Faith. She can't say about Faith, but the rest of the ladies, that she's cool with them. And honestly, I will say this. You see the way that Tony joked about Faith coming with a bouncer. I kind of like it. Like, even I laughed when she said what she said. So compare it to the way Iyabo said, uh, 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 um, made a comment about the bouncer that Faith came in when they met at the beach, and it's kind of belittling. And if you guys can remember very well, I said in that episode that what's Iyabo's business if Faith decides to come with a bouncer as far as she can afford it. And I also disliked the comment that she made, because Faith is not a celebrity. Why would she go out with a bouncer for? She is understandable because she's a celebrity. And I'm like, girl, it's not only celebrities that goes out with bouncers. If you have the money, you want to go out with bouncer, please do it. And that was why I said I'm not enjoying the vibe that Iyabo is bringing in this season. I'm really not enjoying the vibe, and maybe she's not just doing it for the show. Probably that's the side of her, just like the way Laura is showing us a side of her that we never knew existed before. This next scene is really, really educating, because it makes me understand surrogacy and a little bit of how it works, even though it's not supported by our culture. And Miriam really stated it. And it's Miriam inviting um Iyabo over to our house, so for a little bit party, so they could um have some discussion. And also she invited her cousin Hadizat, I think that's the name. I think it's Hadizat, because why she invited her cousin for that event, so the cousin would tell her some things, will shed more light for her on some things about surrogacy, because the cousin, like they were gisting, the cousin have been trying to have a baby for 8 years before she eventually went through the surrogacy path. And then she has a twin right now, which they're about 6 months now. And why Miriam is having that conversation is because she has been trying to conceive. She has been wanting to have a younger sibling for her daughter, and I think probably that is has not been working, and that's why she had to invite her cousin sister so she would know the details of how everything went through. And she even said it that though our culture does not support that, but she's willing to throw in that part. And she even said she's going to meet with her cousin again. They're going to have another sit down so she would get, because she has a lot of questions to ask the cousin sister. And yeah, and after that discussion they just had a little bit fun, which Iyabo also said that Mariam is a very good host, and that was where that scene ended. And I really want to say this, I don't know, not like I don't know, it has, even in Nigeria here, surrogacy is a very high one. Even a woman that gives birth through CS is seen as an abomination. It is not a good thing at all. Like those, some of those that give birth the normal way brag about it. And I'm wondering, not really, I'm wondering, I'm not even surprised that is like that, because a lot of Nigerians, like, there is this mentality, and I wonder where they get it from. Surrogacy is not wrong. If you have someone that can do it for you, it is not wrong. As far as it's your sperm that is there, that child is still yours. Whether you carried the child in your womb or not, that child is still 100% yours. This next scene is so funny to me in the sense that I couldn't just stop laughing. I'm like, what are you doing? What in God's name are you doing? And that's Dr. Rume at his dance studio trying to rehearse for the event coming up. And I'm wondering, what's this? What are you doing? It's his seriousness in the nonsense that he was dancing that is that is even funny to me. Like, you are doing nonsense and you are so serious at it. Ah, I give it up to you. Moving on to the final scene, which is the event, the Buttocks Bougie Party event. And that is the event that Dorime is rehearsing for. First of all, the first person to arrive at the event was Mariam. And quite, I know that her anger is justifiable because nobody even welcomed her, let alone offering her a drink. And she was not happy about it at all. Shortly after Tanya came in, and she relayed everything to her. Like, nobody welcomed her, nobody offered her anything to drink. And then the tension started building from there. Like, I understand that what she did was very wrong. What Faith did was very wrong, because this was the same thing she complained about at Chioma's event. And here she is doing the exact same thing, but Miriam just started building that tension. Tanya joined in. Then Iyabo was the third person that came. She joined in. The tension was getting high, like everybody was, a vibe, a negative vibe can easily be passed along. Guys, the power has just been restored, and that's why the light is far, far brighter. But I noticed after the Yabo and the ladies were talking, when Iyabo was walking in, she was making a snide comment, like she was walking into a place like there's a funeral going on because of the I think is it violin that is being played, and that and all that. And they were just giving snide comments. Everybody, the three of them was complaining. Immediately she sat down, Miriam told her how she was the one that no one welcomed her. At least she welcomed Tanya, didn't welcome the both of them, but nobody welcomed her. And anyone that just comes in, she just relays that to them. I understand what Faith did is very wrong, because that's the same thing you complained about. And here you are doing the same thing, but a negative energy is being passed along very easily, just the same way a positive energy is being passed along very easily too. So the tension was so high. I think the last person to arrive was after Iyabo arrived. Chioma arrived as well, and then Laura, and then Tony was the last person to arrive at the scene, and they were all talking like this, that the event is so boring, nothing is happening, blah 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 blah, and they were ready, like they were so ready to attack Faith once she comes in. But luckily for Faith and unluckily for them, Faith walked in with her mother. Faith walked in with her mother, and they all stood up and was genuflecting for Faith's mom. And in their confessionals, they were all saying, "Ah, if not for her mother, if not for your mom, Faith, the old ladies were ready to give her woto woto." Like like Iyabo said, they were all ready to give her woto woto. But for her mom, they just let everything go like that. And when the thing started being fun for them was when Dr. Ruben started performing his nonsense. Hey, even Chioma said it, that he just likes that. This man knows. He likes the way this man is doing. The one, the oh, it's so funny and entertaining to her. Even the rest of the ladies were like, his stance was so entertaining. At least now all that negative energy, negative vibe, and the angry environment has just subsided with Dr. Romel's performance. Like at that place where he danced with Faith, I'm like, let me not talk. But they all just, I think they all just like Dr. Romel. I think they all just like him. And he's a likable person, even though he has a little bit of violence in him, which I think he's going to cut. But yeah, fingers crossed. And he's fine. Like, that man is fine. Which all the ladies attested to though. And after they all had fun, drank, ate, enjoyed the dance, and they now moved on to like a sitting parlor where he now started showing them all how Botox works, if they want to add to their face, to their chin, which Laura was so eager to for Dr. Romel to use her as an experiment, which he eventually did. And the rest ladies were like, they are not condemning Botox. If you want to do, but they can't do it. Even Iyabo said that she doesn't do this. She looks 24. I'm like, woman, you don't look 24. We know you look younger than your age, but not 24. We know that. Even though you say she doesn't need it, she doesn't condemn people that want to do it. People can do whatever they like with their body, but not her. And Faith was saying that she's seen a lot of lines which shows that this lady have done something to their faces, but that is not in a place to say. And I think they all find Dr. Romero very interesting. Iyabo danced with Dr. Romero. Chioma also danced with Dr. Romero. Like, he's a very likable person. When you see him, the way he does, the things he does, you will just fall in love. Not really fall in love, but you will just like him. Like, his personality is a likable one. And that is where the whole thing for this episode ended. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please, if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also leave your comment in the comment section down below to tell me, to share your views, what you feel about today's episode, and if you are really enjoying this no drama, no violence in these episodes that we have watched and I have been able to review for you guys. Please leave your comment in the comment section down below. And if you have not yet subscribed, bestie, please, what are you doing? Join this beautiful family. Just click on that subscribe button that you can see while you're still watching this video. It is totally free. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye for now.